Hello, my children. It has been a long time. 2 weeks. I think this would make the third week I haven't uploaded. Sorry, I have been very busy and I have been sick. That's what I've been busy with. I've been busy getting sick. Not in a good way. I caught something. I got sick. Then my girlfriend caught something. She got sick. And me and her both were kind of in this loop of just perpetual sickness. And eventually, after the Ouroboros finally disappeared of sickness, I was able to finally. That's why you see Dayquil in my setup at the moment, and my room kind of looks like a mess, because I have not had time to do anything, and I was like, you know what? For the people, I'm going to come out here, deliver a video, I'm going to fucking clean up this background right here, get it all back set up, but I wanted to talk about this because it is something passionate to me, because if you look behind me, you can't really see it because it's dark right now. I will fix that whenever I get back to like a day shift on my current workplace, but until then, it is going to be hard to get lighting correct. But you can see a PS5. I have an Xbox, but it's in my bag because I don't play it as often. There's a PS3, PS2, and I have a GameCube at my girlfriend's. And as you can probably guess by the latter three, I love physical media. I love it. I love it so much. I have showed numerous times some games on this YouTube channel of some games I own. I own not the most expensive, but I own some of my favorites and some games that I hold dear to my heart and that I love the style of. Specifically, a lot of PS2 games, because those games are hard to get and you can only get them on PS2. For example, the Manhunt series. The Manhunt series is exclusively almost relegated to the PSP and the PS2. Not getting into Manhunt, might do a video of that at some point, but not the point. I wanted to talk about a recent thing going on, and I know I'm extremely late. Again, I was sick. I would have made a video sooner. But there was a certain thing going on with a big company that I have 3 consoles of, and that's PlayStation. PlayStation said they're pivoting completely to digital only. This is an absolute, and I mean this, absolute dog shit, horrendous decision, in my opinion. I'm going to break down why I think that. It's just going to be an opinionated discussion. If you want to discuss with me in the comments, go ahead. I will react accordingly. I won't call you a moron. Unless you call me a moron, then I might have to call you some names back. Maybe some like toe sniffer type insults. But other than that, I'm going to get into some reasons why I think it's stupid. Also, apparently with it, they didn't inform a lot of their partners that they are switching digitally. So a lot of partners are like, what the fuck? And I'm gonna get into the first thing here is with GTA 6. I get why GTA 6 for a little bit isn't releasing digital or physical, is because a lot of people can take those discs and extract the data somehow and leak the game. I think that may be how we got certain games early, like Resident Evil Requiem. I feel like that was probably a reason that we got that game play so early. And I appreciate that they're avoiding that by, in my opinion, I think is a stupid practice to avoid a physical version of the game entirely. But here's the problem with that. There's only one way to archive the game at that point reliably, and that's through piracy. Zeus is also trying to stop me now. Piracy, I'm not encouraging it. I will say that again, I'm not encouraging it. I'm not encouraging piracy here. But with like the video game archives and stuff like that, because there's people that archive video games so that way we have physical copies of it for like game preservation and stuff like that. The problem is that it becomes almost impossible to reliably and legally do it. So in my opinion, Rockstar should just have waited till after the game releases, then send out their copies of GTA 6. And not only that, Also, if you're side tangent, if you're a person that actually paid scalper prices for a digital game, reevaluate your IQ. You shouldn't vote. Uh, you're actually stupid. But and if you have a funny story about it, tell me. Maybe I'll change my mind. But anyway, back to PlayStation's whole thing, because that's my opinion on GTA 6. It going only digital. I don't like when a game like even just a game does digital. Because for instance, for a long time, Alan Wake 2 was only digital, and I thought that was incredibly stupid until they finally released it physically. But the reason I hate that is because there's certain people out there that can't afford full price games like me at the moment. I can go out of my way, get Attack on Titan 1, Echoes of Ironclad this month when they drop. I think Attack on Titan's already out, but not the point. But some people can't. And, you might be like, oh, well, wait, if it's digital, only, just wait for like a major release and stuff like that. I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to wait for a major corporation to do it. And even then, what if I'm not able to afford it by then? Maybe I only save 5 doubloons every month. You know what I mean? And the reason I don't like it is the reason I prefer the physical part is because like mom and pop mom and pop stores and GameStop will offer discounts if a game is physically already used and stuff like that. And in my opinion, that's great for people because it allows people to permanently almost have a discount on games. Like I can go over to I think The Witcher 3 is like $20. I could probably find it. Let's see right now on GameStop how much a physical version of The Witcher 3 is used right now. Let's look up right here. The Witcher 3 used. It's even cheaper for a base game of The Witcher 3, Xbox One. It is $5, $4.74 if you're a Pro member. And look here, they have a permanent thing on here for $40 for The Witcher. Because like $5, that's a almost permanent stasis of the game's price. Now let's go on the Steam here. Now I do like Steam. This isn't shade at them. This is just me talking about I don't know why I forgot the name of the game. Okay, $40 is the base for the game. And if you can't afford that in I don't know, a month or two, I don't think it's on sale right now. Say if you can't afford it right now, you can go to a brick and mortar store. I think I'm using that right, and get it for $5. That's gonna be gone, absolutely gone, with the new advent of digital only, and I hate it. Like for instance, another thing I hate is again game preservation becomes nearly impossible without it. Like, for example, there are games out there that you can't play digitally that you used to. But I will grant them, if you owned it before, you should be able to play it now that it's off. PlayStation, not sure. Xbox, they let you play it. For example, Jump Force is a game that I enjoyed. It was a multiverse crossover between a bunch of anime Shonen Jump Shonen Jump characters. It was a huge crossover, and I enjoy the game still. But the only reason I still own it is because I own it digitally on my Xbox, where I only have it because Xbox allows you to keep games like that. Like with PlayStation, the way they'll have it is as soon as that game's license is up, you lose a game. And if you paid full price for it, I'd be outraged. That's stupid. That is something that they will implement. I swear to you, that is something that will happen, and it's happened before. I can't remember the name of it. I think it was called like Heat or something like that. It was a racing game, and it's got permanently taken off the stores until people, I don't even know if it's back, but if it is, it's because enough people let out a stink about it. We shouldn't have it as a collective, as a group of people that own a game, beg a company to release it back to me. And not only that, you can't come out of here and say, oh, you only own like a license to own the game. Okay, if I only own a license to play the game, give me my money back when you take away the game. That is my actual belief in it. If you think that I only own a Sony themselves is allowed to go to your house and take it from your house. That is exactly what they're doing. But this flies in the face of everything. Or imagine if you were paying for a like Disney Plus subscription, and then all of a sudden, or no, like you remember when Xbox used to have you could pay for movies and stuff and like TV shows? Sony did this. Imagine they just take away all of your movies and TV. I don't know how PlayStation does everything the exact opposite that Xbox has done in regards to that, but it is ridiculous. Ridiculous. When Xbox stopped doing that, you kept all, and I mean all, of your movies, TV shows, and everything else on their TV movie platform. Kept it. Now, when PlayStation lost the license to 500 movies, they didn't let you keep it, they took it away from your account. There has to be a somewhat agreed middle here. If I own a digital game, I should own the game. I should not have to rely on a mass mob to keep my game. I should not have to go out to my fellow man and say, hey, do you know Need for Speed Underground 3? I believe that's a game. If I'm wrong, I apologize. And they're like, yeah, well, guess what? PlayStation took it away from my account. Did they take it away from you? Yes. I should not wait 3 months for everyone else to notice, come out, call them out, and then hopefully get the game back. Knowing PlayStation, you will not. But Xbox, maybe. That is why I fear for when PlayStation jumps. And in my opinion, it is a absolute travesty that if they do, it will lead to a crescendo of just shittery. It will not stop, and I call for all of you to tweet at them, comment, whatever you can do to tell them to stop this. I am not telling you to go after anyone. I am not telling you to proactively hunt anyone down. This is just a overall action I'm asking people. Let them know how much this affects you. Because another example is, imagine, because some people are really poor out there. And some kids have mothers that can barely afford food on the table. They should not rely on spring sales for discounts on games. Okay? I want to still see, when I have children, them open up their presents and not see a receipt in the fucking case. I want them to see a physical disc, hopefully a manual, about the game and the physical version of the game that they wanted. I do not want to see my kid getting a gift card. It is lame. I do not want to see that. If I get my kid a game, it is going to be physical. I don't care how old it is. I don't care if I have to get them fucking Jak and Daxter for the PS2. I'm getting it for them. This is an absolute travesty, and we might be the last generations to experience opening a fresh game with a disc on Christmas. It is absolute, and I mean this, ridiculousness. That's all I'm going to talk about for this subject right now. I just wanted to get off my chest about how I felt about it. As you can see, I'm very passionate about physical media. I love it. It is something I think we should still proactively chase after. Physical media is the way of just preservation. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe. Love y'all.